I'm really sorry. I was just thinking about cats again. That's a little internet humor. Was that good? I got really lucky last night and I had an opportunity to see a free screening of Puss in Boots at Paramount Studios. Who in their right mind would pass up the opportunity to see Puss in Boots? Nobody. Except maybe people with a cat phobia. Antonio Banderas does the voice of Puss in Boots, and he is amazing. He is such a good voice actor. He does such a wonderful job. He's so awesome. Selma Hayek is a great addition. There's Jack and Jill, voiced by Billy Bob Thornton and Amy Sedaris. Amy Sedaris is a really cool actress if you've never checked out any of her stuff. And Zach Galifianakis does the voice of Humpty something Dumpty. He had a middle name, but now I can't remember what it was. Voice acting was totally spot on and wonderful. The real star of this film and the thing that stands out so hugely is the animation, this style of animation done through the computer. It's just getting so incredible. I mean, the textures they create. I'm not one of those people who is willing to go watch like any kids movie, like movies like Happy Feet and things kind of in that category. I have absolutely no interest in seeing them. I saw the previews in front of Harry Potter for movies like Happy Feet 2 and Arthur Christmas. Like, I would never ever see those movies. I'm just not interested. But guys, I'm not crazy about the computer generated style of animation because they always make all the human type characters look really distorted and weird and like cartoony. I know it's a cartoon, but it's like they're trying to make certain things look really real, but then they all look really like stretched out and weird, and everyone's like all like wacky looking. And I know that it's supposed to be cute and it's done on purpose, obviously. And a good example of that would be like in The Incredibles and Ratatouille, which I think both of those movies are tremendous. But the one thing that bothers me is the way all the characters are kind of distorted looking. But Shrek has its own unique style, and I like it. It just works for me, and I like the style. And they just really like outdid themselves this time, and I did see it in 3D. I thought the 3D was really good. In fact, in terms of creating realism, and something I found to be particularly impressive in this movie about the animation, these little golden eggs throughout the movie, and they are so incredible looking. These little golden eggs are really reflective, and there's this artist called Koons. If any of you out there are into art, he's a sculptor, and he makes those big sculptures that are huge. They would fill up like a whole like bedroom. They're about that size, and they're not made out of balloons, but they're made to look like balloon animals, and they're some kind of metallic material, but they're coated in this highly reflective, really bright and shiny, colorful stuff that reflects everything in its surrounding it, and the golden eggs look exactly like that, like generated to be that way. I just thought it was so amazing. It really stood out. Like, I couldn't stop looking at it. I was just so amazed by it. So the art and the textures in this movie are just really, it's a marvel. It really is marvelous. That's what I would say. Anyway, the audience I was in really enjoyed it. I laughed a lot at this movie. I really laughed. I really thought it was funny. I think kids will most definitely like it. All the kids in our audience were really enjoying it, you could tell. And I think adults and people of all ages will love this movie. And if you like cats, I mean, here's the big one. If you like cats and you're a cat person or a cat lover, which I am, I love dogs, but they're not the same to me as cats. If you're a cat lover, you will really be this is like the cat lover's dream film. Oh, it's just so adorable. And really, like, all what the cats were doing in the film, like all those little things they were doing based on real, like, domestic cats, is so realistic. That's totally what they do. This thing with the light was shining like a flashlight and them kind of like going after it. It was exactly what they would do. Puss in Boots as a character, it's such a cute concept because he's all like tough and macho and like saving the day and running around, and you know, he's then he's like an adorable kitten the next minute and doing like little cat things. It's so cute. It's just a really cute concept. I'm gonna go 8.5 out of 10 on this movie, just because I can't go as high as like a 9 or something to that extent, because I don't think it's gonna stick with me or like affect me, and that's kind of what makes me want to rate movies really high and like close to 10, which like is perfect. 10 would be like a favorite movie, like a movie that becomes my favorite and I have to, you know, I want to watch all the time. I never get sick of it. If you'd like to see more of my reviews or vlogs and other random videos of randomness on this channel, please subscribe. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about cats again.